Well, we're Tapebenders. We're gonna do a few songs now.
When I stand in the way of this nothing that's on your mind, one finished displays of something you despise. Live in this world that you turned out in your mind, waiting to pay the existence to your lies. Songs that mean words turn to stories you rewrite. Listen before you get burned out, burn your life. When I know it's been slow, but things don't change till the way you go could join their side, and you know what it costs. Roll you are till you're nothing at all. When you bleed for me, when for those that see scream right by you, destroy thoughts untrue.
Give a warm welcome to the other side of the stage, Tapebenders.
Oh, that radio voice.
Yeah, radio voice.
Okay.
I know every band records differently. Describe the process. How does it work? Do you guys come up with the songs first, or do you start with a blank palette, throw on some drums, and work from there, or what?
I mean, usually it's more of a blank palette type situation where we'll generally come in with, like a, more or less a either complete song or a bunch of, the structure is what we want generally based on a demo. There may be vocals to it, there may not be. It might just be a guitar riff. Then we tend to bring in drums and just continuously fill out the palette from that point forward. It can be kind of tricky because of the fact that we've never really had an opportunity to necessarily sit together we had an opportunity, but it's more that we don't want to spend a year playing a bunch of music together only to then go record it. We want to have that inspiration, that immediacy going on. So a lot of times they'll just come with like we have the structure of the song, here's the changes, bring in the drummer, and then it goes from that point forward. So this is one of the funnest parts for us, is that we never really fully understand what we're gonna get until we actually get it. That's one of the great things about working in a group of people like this, is that everybody's got good ideas, they all throw them together, and then it becomes something completely different. So, I mean, that's generally how we work, and we just build stuff from the studio generally. You know, every now and again there'll be a song that we've played for a period of time, but that's not usually the case. So it's just kind of improvising the entire time, pretty much. It's fun.
Heck yeah, man. Heat of the moment.
Exactly, that's it. No, 100%, right?
Totally,
Yeah, exactly.
totally.
And everybody bringing in their own individual influences, you know? It's great.
Cool.
It's weird playing this early. I should be much drunker. All right, what's next? 60? This option's called 60 miles an hour.
I finished what I said before my mind could form half a sentence to accomplish what's been done. Could choke the world with all the words I never find, the ones I would mention if I could find the time. Lessons I've learned today, two wrongs now make it right. To exist is my sentence. In this paragraph they write, they stole the words they know from all my greatest lies to complete their invention for keeping these people in line.
Do you got another one on there?
Paper or plastic?
Paper. Good? Right on.
I'm still in the same old room. When I can't believe when people talk to me, they just ran out of things to say. So I sit and watch the other painters, as if every word would fill you up with doom, and you scream at me with one eye closed. Now it's enough, 'cause I'm running out of room, going right back to where I came from. Seems like everybody's going somewhere new, but I'm not standing still. It's just this earth reversing slow. What you know ain't what you tell yourself you do. Right back to where I came from. It's my world, I'll take it with me too. In a dream I had, you looked at me, and I said something that I mean. When I never think about how love works, 'cause all I ever think about is you. When if you can't see why sleep don't bother me, then I'll sit down and wait here in this room, going right back to where I came from, going right back to where I came from, going right back to where I came from, going right back to where I'm at.
Thanks.
So how do you guys like keep all the layers of sound under control, and how long are the practices? Are there practices?
Yeah, because we're a three-piece. We totally can't relate.
Right.
I mean, a lot of it, it's been a long process into trying to just, a lot of it has to do with like matching the various tones as well as we possibly can so they don't interfere with each other. And as far as practice, we don't really practice at all. We do, but it's like, we're not the type of people that are going to go in there and practice for 4 hours at a time. We get extremely bored extremely easily, and also tend to get pretty drunk. So, if we go more than 2 hours, it's not exactly, very much so, right? So it's very much, it's just, we really try and make sure that, because as we said previously, a lot of the stuff is developed in the studio. So then it's a matter of trying to figure out, okay, how can we do this exactly, to make it so that it doesn't just eat into each other the entire time. But we've already kind of gone through that process in the studio, trying to match the tone, so we can generally have a pretty decent idea of, what guitar was used, what amp, what pickup, blah, 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 what effects, blah, blah, blah. And then it just seems to kind of, work itself out. And if it doesn't sound good, nobody in this band really has a problem with going to the other person and being like, yeah, that doesn't sound good, stop doing that. So there's a lot of self-censoring that goes on. But yeah, we're not really a practice band that much. We practice just to keep ourselves tight. But for the most part, it's, hour, once or twice a week, and that's it, maybe.
So follow-up, though, Can you describe the individual tone of each member? Maybe
I
a
could
color
tell you
or
everything that was ever recorded. I can pretty much tell you what guitar was used, what pickup, what amp, what the settings were, what pedal was used.
But individual member-wise, do you each have your own, that person's yellow, and they're always that,
Kind of, yeah. It's more of just
What
it's
color
more of
is your
just an
energy?
individual vibe. I don't know if anybody else has anything to say on that.
I would just say like I'm more the acoustic-y holding up of that thing, the acoustic rhythm vibe. Stefan's more solo-y, Andrew's solo-y plus rhythm, a lot of vocals, I don't know.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, no, not necessarily as far as.
but it always morphs too.
Yeah, it's constantly changing, and it's just a matter of, really when it comes down to it, it's like what works. And it's pretty easy to tell when something doesn't work. So, not individual colors per se or anything like that, but we all have a fairly good idea of what needs to happen when, and then it's just a matter of executing pretty much.
And it depends on the song too.
Right.
One song, I might have to play a solo-y part, which I don't typically do.
Right,
Something
right,
like that.
right.
Okay. So nobody's the sprinkles, nobody's the potatoes.
No, not yet. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
I hit stuff with sticks.
Right on, man.
Sprinkles, I just do all the atmospheric stuff, so I
Yeah.
feel like I'm like the sprinkles. or
Definitely.
something, yeah.
Sprinkles.
We do, yeah.
It's his new nickname.
Sprinkles, yeah. I'll take
On the
it.
keys, sprinkles.
Right on.
The last one that we're gonna do is pretty much brand new, and yeah, so should be interesting. Ready?
Rehearse these words I say, they're all false anyway. Trapped inside these walls, caught in things so small, fading in and out. I'm lost but never found. Remember what it's like before we all fall down. When I don't want this anymore, when it all falls right through the floor, glancing off our past. Now you know that there's no chance. I put my faith inside this glass where it's always belonged, and you know